So folks, welcome to a new video. The time has come, Karl Nill has finally delivered, and we now have 3 out of 5 grips that we ordered in stock. And I would like to briefly introduce them to you today, and also show you how such a grip is installed. Each of you knows our standard grip, which is now also available directly from Karl Nill. On one side it has Spohr, and on the other side is the Nill logo and the year 2001, based on the very well-known Phil Hemphill grip shape. We have this grip in stock in the standard size starting now. If you have particularly large hands and need an XL grip, I would ask you to order these grips directly from Nill, as we cannot keep those in stock as well. However, you will soon be able to configure this grip with us as standard. But that's not all. We have now received the Matchmaster 2 grip in standard stock. I will demonstrate how to install one of these grips shortly. This is designed for the sport shooter who shoots ambidextrously, as he can simply take the weapon in hand, and with the second hand he has a second finger rest down here, allowing him to place his little finger securely and thus stabilize his weapon additionally during the shot. We had previously produced this grip ourselves, but Karl Nill has now made it for us as well. This is our carry grip. This grip is very small and is designed for carry firearms, meaning a weapon that I have with me, which is compact and handy, and you don't want to be constantly disturbed by the grip while carrying it. The whole thing looks simply great on a 3-inch revolver, because it creates a really sleek design, and it feels great to grip. We have now gone back and slightly extended the entire area here at the back and in the inner palm, so that the weapon simply sits more stable when fired. Everyone knows that a 3-inch revolver can hit quite hard at the end, and with this grip, I have it firmly in my hand and can quickly bring the weapon back down on target. I think this is very important, and that's why we revisited this grip design together with Karl Nill. Now I'll show you how to install such a grip. You might remember that we have had a video online for a long time, also on our homepage. This is actually the right keyword from my side again. If you check our homepage, under the keyword or in the tutorial section, you will find a few videos where I also explain how to remove a grip. But there are also other videos that show how to replace a hammer, how to change a trigger, how to adjust the mainspring, and so on. These are just a few tutorials that can help one or another to handle their revolver in everyday life. Yes, but now let's go over it again, because it fits today, on how to properly change a revolver grip without leaving unsightly dents in the 2 grip panels. To do this, you simply take a revolver that already has its grip installed. In this case, I have simply taken our one here, and you need to check from which side the screw is screwed in such a case. Then you take your slot or Torx screwdriver, which can vary, and first unscrew the side screw. Yes, if you notice that it won't go any further, tap a little and the screw will come out. Now it is very important that you hold the weapon by the barrel and tap on the area of the trigger guard with a hard object that does not dent your weapon. This will cause the 2 grip panels to loosen. We like to use the hammer handle for this, or in this case I also have the matching rubber hammer here and can simply strike with the white hard side. And when I show you this now, you will see how the 2 grip halves will come apart from each other. So it looks like this, you send. So, this whole thing is a very new grip, and that's why it's usually the case with new grips that are being disassembled for the first time that we only get a narrow gap. And then it is always very helpful to have a cutter blade or a thin sheet metal on hand, so that you can cleanly slide it into the slot down here and simply continue to pry it open. You need to apply a bit of force, but you can cleanly and slightly separate the 2 grip panels from each other. It will always be a little more in 2001, and when we have enough tension on it, you can also hit it again, if it sits really tight like this one. In this case, I will now go over the table here. If one falls down, it won't fall as far and won't get any dents. So just hit it on the bracket again. So, that is indeed exactly what we wanted to happen. We have removed 1 grip panel and can also take the second one off cleanly. As mentioned, this is a new grip, which is very tight, and that can certainly happen to you as well. 2001, now we will mount our beautiful Matchmaster 2 grip on here. As mentioned, for shooting with both hands, it's really a great grip that feels solid in the hand. It has this fish skin texture all around, both at the front and the back, or how should I put it? I believe it's actually called diamond fish skin in technical jargon. Of course, you will need to remove the screw for that quite clearly. And the Matchmaster 2 has the special feature of having a screw at the bottom that must be disassembled first. And then you can go ahead and easily separate the grip panels of the Matchmaster 2, where we can take a look at it from the inside. All our grip panels, including the old ones that we still made ourselves, have the special feature of having what is called a pre-milling. That means they are essentially pre-fragmented, if I may put it that way. This means you would have the option, if you wish, to open this long milling at the bottom and then have the ability, without removing the grip, to use your Allen key to access and adjust your mainspring. And for those who have a Club Edition revolver, that is, a Club 3 revolver, there is also a pre-fragmentation or a long hole milled in up here where you can go ahead and open it, giving you the opportunity to adjust the single action trigger weight on a Club Edition revolver. Now, let's finish assembling this weapon. We usually take the right grip panel. In this case, because it indeed has a special feature that was specifically added for us. We have milled a slot here that you absolutely need, because this is our stop plate, which is absolutely essential and represents the stop against which we turn our mainspring, and then we can no longer turn it further. You now carefully insert it at an angle and make sure down here that you cleanly get your roll pin into this hole. Of course, it can be a bit difficult with new weapons. You have to apply a bit of force. However, everything fits very precisely, and then it's a simple matter of starting at the top and pressing the whole thing together at the bottom. That's how it looks. I'm just going to skip putting in and tightening the 2 screws in this video. It's not really necessary. Each of you can do that yourself. But what do you think? That looks really cool. I have to say that. And above all, the thing feels really solid and comfortable in the hand. I have one important thing to mention at the end. In the future, all weapons ordered from around 2025 will only be delivered with Karl Nill grip options, and you will be able to choose your desired grip, such as when placing your order, and configure it directly for your weapon with an additional charge. And if you are not sure, remember that we now have our factory sale open every Friday. You need to book an appointment on our homepage for that. But here too, you will have the opportunity in the future to take all the grips in your hands and simply try them out. There will be 2 more grips, but I will show you that in another video. If you like what we do, then let us know in the comments what you want to see next, what you're excited about, and very importantly, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. See you soon.